Hi there, thanks for checking out our channel again. This is just going to be a testing video showing it's called a Stockmaster SM1000. I think Stockmaster is still around, but they no longer make this variation of a unit. What these units are is, I believe, an early version of a Stay Fix. Before Stay Fix, I believe, was combined with True Test and Speedrite and all that stuff. It says made in New Zealand. Internally, this is wired up externally as 110, 120 volt, but internally it goes through a input transformer and converts it to 220, 240 volt. So that's what it is on the inside. So this is actually a 220, 240 volt unit internally, which makes sense because back in the day there wasn't a whole lot of 220 volt units running around, and for the manufacturers to really get into the market here, they just converted their 220 volt version to 110 by using a transformer internally. So, but this is it's a fairly small unit. It's only a 1 joule, so not a real hard hitting unit, but it definitely packs a punch for what it's designed to do. It's kind of an oversized physical unit for what's internally. Has a pretty good sized transformer, about the size of I don't know, about this big, but maybe about that thick comparably, so somewhere in that range. But luckily not a whole lot of parts for these things. You can get capacitors that will work in these things, but the capacitor was fine. Output transformer was good. Board needed to be repaired, and I had to come up with a way. The input transformer that converts 110 to 220. They don't make them anymore. I had a hard time finding one that was a reasonable price, that wasn't over the top price wise. So luckily I found one, retrofitted it into the case, and now it's working. So I will plug it in and show you that it's working. So if you got one of these things, don't throw it out. Not just yet anyways. Let us take a shot at it for you and see what we can do to get you fixed up. Doesn't have any lights on it that flash, tell you, hey, the thing's working. You just have to either grab the fence or put a tester on the fence. But we'll put a tester here to show you that it's working. You can see we're getting almost 8,000 volts, about 7,500 volts out of the thing, which is plenty of power for this. And how I kind of wondered if it was a 220 or 110. There was that input transfer that kind of threw me for a loop. I was like, what the hell is this thing for? When I couldn't get any power to the board area out of that transformer, I didn't get any 220, I didn't get 110, I didn't get anything. So I took hardwired a plug with 110 power with a couple little clips on it, and I just wired it, or hooked it right across the board area where the power came in at, and it worked on 110, but it's only getting about 3,500 volts out of the thing, which is, half the power, since half the power is coming in, half the power is coming out. So I was like, well, this isn't right. So well, let me just, for the heck of it, let me wire up. I have a 220 volt power supply, so I plugged in my 110 cord with the clips on it, hooked it across the board again, flipped my switch on with the 220 volt power coming in, and boom, it went to working really good. So that's when I was like, okay, I was pretty certain this thing was a 220 volt unit internally, but I just had to come up with a good transformer for it. But luckily we've got one for it, and now it's working. So we'll do a little spark jump thing across this thing, show you the spark it jumps. This isn't a real hard hitting unit. I mean, like I said, it's only one joule. So, I mean, it does throw a pretty nice little spark out of the thing for, I mean, maybe it's bigger than 1 joule, but based on some electronics inside, I would say it's probably about 1 output joule, so it's probably, I don't know, 0.7 stored or something, or 2 stored, 3 stored, something like that. I don't know. So, but you know, it's a good unit. Like I said, it's a kind of a oversized case for what it is. Nice picture on the front there, someone's barn. But yeah, it's called Stockmaster Fence Systems of America. But it's SM1000. It says made in New Zealand here, and you can see they overseas in Australia, New Zealand, anyways. They spell Energizer with an S instead of a Z. So that's just how they do it over there. They still do it today, even on Gallagher units over there, and Speed Right and Stay Fix units over there as well. They still spell them with a S on Energizers. That's just how they do it, and we do it with a Z. So it doesn't matter. But anyways, if you've got one, or if you got any electric fence box out there that you need worked on. I mean, this thing's got to be 25, 30 years old at least, I would say, and we got it going again. So I don't throw any old units sitting around, no matter how old it is. I mean, we'll take a look at it. We don't charge anything for trying and looking at it. We'll give you a free quote, and if you give us the go-ahead, and then we just go ahead and fix it and send it on back to you. And we do put an 18-month warranty on everything that we fix, and that does include lightning damage as part of our warranty. And we work on all brands under the sun, no matter how old they are. If they're 50, 60, 80 years old, or if they're made yesterday, we'll work on them. We also work on livestock scales and weigh bars for weighing cattle and other livestock animals. The ones that go underneath the squeeze chutes, anyways, and platforms and stuff we'll work on. But the ones that do the group scales and weigh multiple cattle or multiple animals at a time, we don't really fool with those too much. We can maybe troubleshoot a little bit with you over the phone, try to help you narrow down if it's which corner might have the problem or something like that. But we work on low bars and weigh scales for livestock cattle and livestock animals in general. So, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe to our channel if you like, and hit the thumbs up button if you'd like to do that as well. We appreciate it. Again, our website is fencerfixer.com, and Fencer and Fixer both spelled with an F as in Frank. And give us a call, shoot us an email, text us. All of our information's online, and there also is a little deal down in the subject area, description box down below. You can highlight and copy and paste and put into your browser to search us, or you maybe possibly click on it. I'm not sure how that's set up on there. But anyways, until we do another video of how to fix something or whatever, explain how something works, we will see you later.